Welcome back to Beyond Bankard Field at NSU. A gorgeous night in South Florida for a major matchup in the Super League as Fort Lauderdale welcomes Dallas Trinity to town. Tonight's player walkout is presented by Amarant Bank. Our head official tonight is Sean Tahini, who's handling the coin toss at center pitch, brought to you by Beyond Bankard. Well, tonight's starting lineups are presented by LaCroix Sparkling Water. First up, it's the home side. Gary, a handful of new faces in the starting 11 for Tyrone Mears.
3 changes to the team that drew at DC Power. Julia Grosso's in, Tati Fung and Cheyenne Allen. Julia Dorsey comes in, and Cyera, Hintzen, and Paloma is available. He has a small injury, so she might have limited minutes.
We're gonna redo that. And here we go. Dallas starts off with it. Gary Bailey, Bridget Howard with you on the call this evening. Set once again. Fung. Long ball across, off the crossbar. And Sabrina McNeil on the end of it. Another corner kick on the way for Fort Lauderdale United. But Gary, what'd you see there?
It's a fantastic header.
You can't miss her with her staple green headband in every match. Walker plays it in. Got a head on it from Tamara, but goes wide.
That's a good chance for Tamara. She hasn't got anybody on her shoulder. You know, she's shaking her head ruefully because it's difficult angle to get it on target. But when there's no one pushing and shoving you, you should at least hit the target, make Morshea work. Look, she gets away from her marker and just gets it wide of that far post. I'd rather get it on target at or towards the goalkeeper rather than try and squeeze it in the far corner, because if it comes quickly enough for Morshea, it's still a very difficult header to deal with.
Well, and even that, just getting a second chance in the box is better than it rolling out of bounds.
100%, because the goalkeeper might not hold on to it. She pushes it out. Somebody's there to pounce. Whereas you try and squeeze it in the corner, you're trying to get the perfect header. Looks great on TV, but 9 times out of 10, you miss the target. I'd rather go for the safe option, make the goalkeeper work. I was just talking a moment ago about the frustrations for Pauline McDonald with the last match being 2-0 up against DC Power and losing. The previous one, they lost to Tampa Bay Sun. They had an extra player from the 25th minute onwards and couldn't come away with anything. And I think those are the sort of games that frustrate a coach, that make you wonder, what is it that we need to change?
Shania Gordon working around her defender. Gordon, Locklear, goal. How about that build-up from Fort Lauderdale United? Kiara Locklear with her 5th goal of the season.
And beautifully made by Shania Gordon. She did a lot of the hard work there, getting into the box, just squaring it to an unmarked Kiara Locklear, who just tucks it into the far corner. She plays the ball initially, Locklear, but look at the work that Shania Gordon does. Gets in there, cuts back now, looks up, and draws the defender, and that leaves. 2 weeks since they last played. I think it's 3 or 4 days since Fort Lauderdale United last played.
Allie Thornton staying on her feet, finding Tamara. Strawn, Abogugu on the ground. Oh, Tamara just misses wide. She wants that one back.
Does she ever want that one back? For some reason, maybe she saw the goalkeeper coming across and try to sort of tuck it into the corner, but really, what a fantastic chance.
Amber Brooks to the feet of Hintzen. Hintzen on the ground. Morshea scoops it up.
All sorts of problems. In the end, it just went straight through to Morshea.
1 minute of stoppage.
It was a good ball in by Fung, whipped in, nice height. They were lucky to get that one cleared without any damage, Dallas Trinity.
Dallas, it's Tamara with the Jets. Tamara sends it towards goal. Looked like it deflected off one of those Fort Lauderdale defenders.
Fort Lauderdale United and win if they want to get to the playoffs.
Through ball to Locklear. Flag stays down, Locklear misses wide. Turned over, Locklear going towards goal and gets a mistouch, but Walker turns it right back to her, and can she add to this Fort Lauderdale lead? We shall see. Lindahl was looking for Locklear. Lancaster. Lancaster slots this ball through to Thornton. Thornton puts it across the box. Oh, and what a look for Dallas Trinity. Sealey Strawn just goes above goal.
Constructed pass into the box, and Thornton with the ball back. Sealey Strawn coming in. They've had two great chances. Tamara first half and Sealey Strawn now, where you've got to hit target. I'm not saying.
Abogugu once again into the box. Morshea out of net. Fort Lauderdale escapes a dangerous moment.
But they're putting as many players as they can afford to put into that box.
Abogugu, the high arcing ball. McNeil headed it back in towards the center of the goal, and you never know when you make the schedules at the beginning of the season, but man, has it played into our favor as fans as we get set for the playoffs. Locklear picks this ball up towards goal. White gets a hand on it. What a rip from Locklear.
Goalkeeper at full stretch. Ball just given away here a little bit cheaply by Gracie Bryan. Locklear just hits it. Whether it would have gone in or hit the crossbar, hard to see, but either way, good save from the goalkeeper. Good strike from Fort Lauderdale as they continue.
Big time performance from Fort Lauderdale United, and it is official. Fort Lauderdale picks up a win at home, 1-0. Their playoff hopes continue.